Hi guys, it is time now for our knowledge and read aloud and knowledge lesson. We will be studying the human body for the next little over a week or so. We're going to learn about some stuff about our own bodies and what's important. We're going to learn about nutrition. As you can see on the board, we'll talk about that. The first thing I did though is when I sent your packet home, I have this nice letter to mom and dad. So you might want to make sure they get that. And it tells a little bit about what we're doing and some of the things that we're going to learn about in the next few days. So the first thing I want to talk about is the stuff that's on the board behind me here. And I'm sure you can all see that. I hope you can all see that. The first word, I'll come over here so you can maybe see it and I can present it. Starts with an N, Nutrients. Nutrients are nourishing substances necessary for growth and maintenance of life. What does that mean? Okay, when you eat something, it has nutrients, vitamins, minerals, things that your body needs, okay? Stuff like protein, carbohydrates. Proteins are found in like meats or eggs, cheese, okay? Those are things with protein. Carbohydrates are like bread, cereal, oatmeal, potatoes, okay, those are other types of nutrients, okay? The next word is T-I-O-N makes a shun sound, right? Nutrition. So nutrition is the process of supplying your body with those foods. So nutrients is what's in your food. Nutrition is kind of the process of it. So if you practice good nutrition, you put good foods or good nutrients in your body, okay? Earlier in our skills lesson, I had Burger King on the board as a proper noun. And I don't mean to pick on Burger King, but I love their French fries. But I don't eat Burger King very often because it's not that good for you. It's high in fat. Sure tastes good though, all right? So you can eat stuff like that once in a while, but not all the time. Okay, the next word is nutritionist. Nutritionist. Now before I break that down, what does a scientist study? Science, right? Scientist studies science. A nutritionist studies nutrition, or knows a lot about nutrition, knows a lot about the food you eat, okay? They know what's good for you. They learn what's good for you, what's not so good for you, what your body needs to grow. If you're not feeling well, maybe what foods might be good for you. Those sort of things. Nutritionists know that, right? If nutrition was important, we could eat Captain Crunch for all 3 meals a day. That wouldn't be really good for you. Okay, but nutrition, we need to know our nutrition, and nutritionists help us with that. The next word is, can you see that? Organs. Now this isn't the type of organ that somebody plays like a piano, like a church organ. No, the type of organs that are in our bodies. Okay, your heart is an organ. Okay, put your hand on your chest. Can you feel that? Or if you put it up here, let's focus on our chest. You might be able to feel the boom, 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 boom. That's your heart inside. It's an organ. Okay? When I breathe in, what's inside my chest is an organ that's called my lungs. Your lungs. Okay? Your lungs, when you breathe in, they expand, they process the air and pull out the oxygen and get rid of the carbon dioxide. And then your heart takes the oxygen in your body, uses it, and it sends it all over your body and your blood. So those are things working together as a system. Your heart, your lungs, okay, those are things working together. This word is systems, is your body has systems. That would be your vascular system, okay? It's how you breathe, okay? When you eat something, okay, you eat food, it goes down to your stomach. Then it might go down into your bladder, your pancreas, and gets absorbed, and your body takes the nutrients out of the food and uses it to do stuff like this, okay, to move around and give you energy, and then the waste comes out, okay? I'm not going to get too much into detail, but that's your digestive system, and that's how that works. So it's a system. And then there's the word vaccinations. So a vaccine is is a substance you put in your body to prevent disease. So the process of getting vaccines to prevent diseases. So when I was a kid, I got something called chicken pox. It sounds funny, but I was probably in about second grade, actually. And it got these little sores on my body, and then it was a virus. And they would itch after a while, and if you scratched them, they'd bleed, and then they would leave a scar. Okay, you don't want to do that. And some people are really affected. Their health made them very sick. When you're younger, it didn't seem to as much. But now there's a vaccine for it, and it's where they put that virus in your body that's no longer alive, and then your body will be able to fight it off if you're ever exposed to it later. So vaccines are important. Right now they're talking about vaccines a lot with this coronavirus and this COVID-19, if there was a vaccine available for it. But it takes a long time to get a vaccine to be approved, and they have to test it and make sure it's safe. So there is not a vaccine right now for the coronavirus, but maybe someday there will be. So a vaccination is the process of getting that vaccine in your body, okay? So next I'm going to do the read aloud. It's going to be about the human body. We're going to start on that. We're going to talk about the 5 senses you have, and you can do this coloring page while I read it. So your 5 senses are touch, when you touch something, okay? You can feel it in your hands, okay? Taste, what something tastes like when you eat it, that's a sense. Your sight, what you can see. Hear is another sense, what you can hear, and what you can smell. So those are your 5 senses. We're going to talk about that today, but you can do this coloring sheet while we read about that. I'm going to move over here. So I am wearing a bike helmet today because we're talking about nutrition, we're talking about health, and it's a good way to get good exercises to ride your bike, but you should wear a bike helmet because that's safe. I think your mom and dad would like that too. And after the read aloud, we'll do this sheet, but let's wait till after the read aloud. So I have this picture of this man. What does he look like to you? Almost looks like a doctor, right? He's got a lab coat on, a tie. He's got some books here, a pen. Well, he's actually a nutritionist. Okay, we're going to read about that. Okay, we're going to read about the amazing human body. Hello, everybody. My name is Nick Nutri, and I am a nutritionist. Does anyone know what that means? We talked about that. Nutritionists study nutrition, or in other words, the ways in which our bodies get the food they need to grow and stay healthy. We give advice about diet and how a person's diet affects their health. So I'm not talking about diet if you want to lose weight, you go on a diet, but diet is just a general term for how you eat. Okay, what kind of foods you eat is called your diet. Nutritionists learn what is in our food and how our bodies use it. I work with doctors to help children understand what they need to do to take care of their bodies. One of the first things a nutritionist studies is the human body. It's important to understand how the body works in order to know how to keep it healthy. Dr. Wellbody tells me that you already know a lot about the human body. Stand up. Stand up. Let's take a look at the parts we can see. So everybody stand up in front of your screens. Let's stand up. Take a look at some of the body stuff that we can see in ourselves. Here's a picture of a nice girl. She's holding a kitty cat. She's standing up. Looks like she's standing up. Where is your skin? Your skin. It's all over you, isn't it? Skin covers your head, your face, your neck, your chest, your tummy, your bottom, your arms, legs, hands, and feet. Everything. Your skin is a stretchy, waterproof covering that protects you from germs and helps control your body temperature. Just beneath your skin are tiny little receptors, part of your nervous system, that travel to your brain. These receptors or nerve endings react to changes like heat and cold in your body and send messages to your brain. Have you guys ever burned your hand on something really hot? Oh, you pull your hand away, right? Now your body knows, your brain knows that can hurt you if you leave it there for a long time. So your nerves send a message to your brain that that's painful and you pull your hand away. Okay, that's how your nerves work. Okay? You can't see them, but they tell your brain what is touching your skin, and your brain reacts to the touch, just like I said. Some touches, like petting a dog, can be very positive, while others, like touching a hot stove, can be quite painful. Touch is one of your 5 senses. Who can name the other 4 senses that help you get information about your surroundings? What are your senses? What did we just talk about? Oh, taste, smell, hear, what you hear, and sight, right? Those are your senses. And I bet you know a lot of those things already, so you're pretty smart. Touch, taste, smell, sight, and hearing are your 5 senses. Let's sit down now and find out what you already know about your body. So take a seat. Where is your sense of taste located? Right, in your mouth. Your tongue is covered with taste buds that allow you to taste the differences between sweet, salty, bitter, and sour foods. They also warn you of danger from hot foods and other things that may harm your body. So if something is too hot, you know. Did you know that your sense of smell is connected to your sense of taste? That's why some things don't taste the same when you have a cold. You ever get cold and your nose gets plugged up? They don't taste the same. Sometimes you don't even taste them. What part of your body is affected most when you have the sniffles? Yes, your nose. And look how close your nose is to your mouth. It makes sense that they are connected, doesn't it? Just above your nose are your eyes. Which of your senses do they control? Your eyes? Sight, right? Of course, your eyes are responsible for what you see. Vision is your ability to see. It lets you know the size and shape of an object, or how near or far it is, and how fast it is moving. That's a lot of information. Some people have problems seeing correctly, but fortunately, they're able to have many of these other problems corrected by wearing glasses or contact lenses. Next. Okay, we've named 4 of the 5 senses: touch, taste, smell, and sight. The last one is hearing. What do you use to hear? Your ears, of course. Your ears catch and change sound waves into nerve signals that travel to your brain. Your ears not only help you hear, but they also help you keep your balance. Some people are born deaf, which means they can't hear, and others develop deafness later in life. Hearing aids often help them hear better. Look around you. You all have skin, you all have eyes and noses and mouths and ears, but do you all look the same? Certainly not. You may look different on the outside, different colors of skin, hair, eyes, different heights, weights, but what lies underneath your skin is pretty much the same. You've already learned that your body is a collection of many different systems, or sets of connected parts that work together, each with its own job to do. Does anyone remember the name of any body systems? Body system? What is your skin wrapped around? What gives your body its shape? Your skeleton. So you have your skeletal system. We talked about the digestive system, your respiratory system or vascular system. Okay, your skeleton is part of the skeletal system, including your bones and joints. It supports your body and protects your body's internal or inside organs. Organs are body parts that do specific jobs for the body, such as the heart, lungs, brain, liver, and so on. Can you find your ribs? Right here, your ribs. Your tough rib bones cover your soft heart and lungs. Together with your muscular system, your skeletal system helps your body move. The respiratory system is in charge of how your body breathes air into your lungs to supply your body with oxygen. Your circulatory system pumps blood from your heart and carries it to all parts of your bodies. The nervous system is the body's main control center, carrying messages to and from your brain. The word nervous, have you ever been nervous before? It's used when you talk about the body's systems. Means having to do with nerves. So you have a nervous system. Not just being nervous, but how your body reacts when you're exposed to things like hot and cold. Do any of these systems sound familiar to you? I hope so. So you have your circulatory system, your nervous system, your respiratory system, which helps you breathe, your skeletal system, which includes your bones, your skeleton, and then your muscular system is all your muscles. The digestive system, okay? We talked about that. Although all of the body systems are important, the two that interest me the most as a nutritionist are the digestive system and the excretory system. That's because they're the ones most responsible for the food that enters and leaves your body. You get nutrients or substances necessary for your body to grow from the food you eat. And I want to make sure your body gets all the nutrients it needs. The digestive system carries the food to your stomach and small intestines, where it breaks down food into fuel and gives the body the energy it needs to live. Food that your body can't digest moves into the large intestine and it's released as solid waste. The excretory system removes liquid waste from your body. Liquid waste. We're going to talk about these two systems a lot more another day, though. People often compare the human body to a machine with lots of movable parts working together. Do you think the human body is like a machine? If so, how is it like a machine? And how is it different? They can do the same thing over and over, okay? But we need to give it nutrition. A machine really doesn't need nutrition. It might need electricity, though. Most of the time, your body systems work well together, but just like machines, sometimes things break down. Germs may get inside your body and cause illnesses. That's what we're talking about right now, why we're not in school. The body fights off germs within the body, but sometimes the body's defenses are not enough. As a baby, you may have received vaccinations to help prevent diseases that were once common among children. Vaccinations are often called shots. Do you ever get shots? Vaccines or the medicine in a vaccination are inactive or weakened germs, harmless to people that are often injected or pumped into your body. These dead or weakened germs trick the body into think that it's becoming infected or getting sick, so the body figures out how to fight off that infection. The body then knows how to fight off any infections of that kind in the future. If you were vaccinated against diseases like measles or mumps, you will likely not get those diseases. Likely not. The human body is truly an amazing machine. You carry your body with you wherever you go, whether you're reading, eating, playing ball, or sleeping. Your body continues to work to keep you healthy. It is important for you to do your part too. What are some of the things you can do to take care of your own body? What are some things you can do to take care of your body? What do you think? Think about that. We wash our hands every day before lunch so we don't get germs that can make us sick. Okay, that's why we wash our hands. We exercise. All that stuff keeps your body running and working like it should. Germs are everywhere. How can your body fight off germs? Washing your hands with soap and water is one of the most important things that you can do. Soap and water, second graders. Make sure you wash them often throughout every day, especially before you eat. Clean the rest of your body with regular baths and shampoos too. Cleanliness, or keeping your body clean, is very important to your body's health. How often have you heard an adult say, "Eat your fruits and veggies"? I told you that I am a nutritionist. That means that good nutrition is very important to me. What is nutrition? It's the process of providing the body with the food it needs to grow and stay healthy. Eating the right foods is important for good health. That means getting lots of good fruits and veggies. It is also important that your body gets the proper nutrients to keep its marvelous machine running smoothly. Exercise, the importance of exercise. Exercise goes hand in hand with healthy eating. The food you eat supplies your body with energy it needs to exercise its muscles. By walking, running, and playing ball, you help your body stay lean and fit. Getting enough rest and having regular checkups with healthcare professionals like doctors and nurses are both important as well. In the following lessons, in the next few days, we will talk about these things. Taking care of your body is more than just keeping your fingers crossed and hoping you'll stay healthy. By the time you finish these lessons, you will know a lot of ways you can help your body stay strong and healthy. Next time we are together, I'm going to tell you about one of my heroes, a man named Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Anton van Leeuwenhoek is from a country called Holland, and he was Dutch, which is what you call someone from Holland. You might say they would be Dutch. Okay, like someone from the United States of America, you call an American. Someone from Holland, you would call them Dutch, which today is part of the known Netherlands. Okay, Anton was named for where he lived in Holland. The name of the street was Lions Gate, and his house stood on the corner. The word for lion in Dutch is Lau, and the word for corner is hoek, so it's Leeuwenhoek. Thus, his name is Anton. His name is Anton, who lives in the corner of Lions Gate. Naming people in such a way was not uncommon when Anton was born nearly 400 years ago. I can't wait to tell you why he is my hero, but I'll save that for next time. So when you eat a sandwich, which body senses do you use, and what body parts are associated with each sense, right? Your sight. How is your sight? Well, you see the sandwich and you grab it and pick it up, right? All right, smell. Your sandwich probably has a smell. Taste, right? Your mouth or tongue tastes the sandwich. Hearing. Ears hear the sandwich being eaten. Touch. Hands feel the sandwich, okay? Sometimes when you have a cold, you lose your appetite. What other sense working with your sense of taste could affect your appetite? So what other sense besides taste affects, your taste? What other organ Or what other sense? Your nose, your sense of smell, right? And what was the name of the body system that processes food that you eat? Do you remember? What was the name of that? Your digestive system. And why does a nutritionist need to understand the human body? A nutrition needs to understand how foods make you feel, and how they help you grow. So those are some things that a nutritionist needs to know. Okay, in the read aloud today, I use the word system. Everybody say the word system, or think about the word system. Systems are sets of interconnecting parts working together. That's a system, right? The muscular and skeletal systems work to help your body move. So your muscular and skeletal system make this happen. Make my arms move, okay? I think all your systems work together all the time. What's this word we're talking about? System. And that would be it for our read aloud today, for the reading part of it. Next, you have this sheet, and we have a picture of eyes, nose, ears, hands, and a tongue. Okay. On the lines next to it, I'd like you to write a sentence. I use my eyes to blank. I want a complete sentence. I use my eyes to see. Number 2 would be, the next one is I use my nose to, I use my ears to, I use my hands to, and I use my mouth, or my tongue, my mouth to. So go ahead and fill those out and get those sent over to me. And that's it for our knowledge lesson. Next, we'll do some handwriting and we will be done for the day.